Hello and welcome to the consultation on the Curraghinalt Gold project application. This presentation will last approximately 10 minutes and you are then welcome to visit any of the stands to ask questions and get further information. There are 4 stands representing the 4 main areas: community, environment, the planning process and the mine itself. Copies of the presentation are included in the information pack provided. The objective of today's consultation is to share information on both the project design and the environmental impact assessment currently underway, and to receive feedback on the information presented. Dalradian has employed SRK to lead the environmental impact assessment process and JDS to lead the feasibility study. The feasibility study takes a closer look at the project economics and mine engineering. SRK are independent international consultants to the mining and water resource industries, having extensive experience globally, and in the UK they have worked on the Curraghinalt gold mine in Scotland and the York potash project, both of which are in rural areas. Indeed, one is in a national park. An environmental impact assessment, an EIA, is being undertaken concurrently with the feasibility study. The EIA process will deliver environmental and social information and feedback from stakeholders to the project design team, who will consider this input in project design decisions during the study. The EIA process will also produce an environmental statement that will be submitted as part of the application for planning permission. Your comments on the design of the proposed project will be shared with the project engineering team and will be considered in the ongoing design process. Comments on the EIA, including the consultation and technical issues that should be investigated, will help focus the technical studies and assist the authorities in their decision making. As many of our studies in engineering are still ongoing, be aware that we may not have the answers to all of your questions today. We will do our best to answer your questions, but may need to get back to you. Other companies assisting with the EIA include Northern Ireland firms Turley Planning, SLR, MCEPR, Gahan and Long, Hoy Dorman, and our legal advisors Cleaver, Fulton and Rankin. Dalradian also has in-house specialists in mining, management, the environment and community relations. The Curraghinalt Gold project is a regionally significant project and Dalradian has already invested over £50 million. With a project life of more than 20 years, anticipated economic and social benefits include 200 to 300 jobs during construction and approximately 220 jobs during the operating life of the mine, as well as indirect employment. There will be taxes to government running into hundreds of millions, as well as training and upskilling opportunities for local people. We are at the forefront of creating a new industry for County Tyrone and Northern Ireland. In terms of this consultation, the minimum requirements under the legislation state that it should take place 12 weeks prior to submitting the mine application. However, Dalradian has been consulting with you since 2010 and consulted again last year to find out how you would like information and how you would like to receive it. This is the first round of formal consultations for the planning application. There will be a separate round this summer where we will give you an update on the project and EIA process. We plan to submit the mine application in autumn 2016. We will now take a closer look at the environmental and social setting for the project. The Curraghinalt Gold project will be situated on the southern side of the area of outstanding natural beauty between the villages of Ruskey and Greencastle, just off the Crockenboy Road. This slide shows the present tunnel site in blue and the gold-bearing veins in red. In designing an underground mine, Dalradian has selected a preferred site which is sensitive to the area of outstanding natural beauty. The surface footprint will be minimised and the infrastructure located in an existing hollow where waste can be recontoured into the hillside. Some natural screening is provided by retaining the trees which already surround the site. The plant infrastructure will be low-lying in design, and we will again be sensitive to surrounding rivers, priority habitats and protected species. You can see that the proposed site for the surface infrastructure is on the southern side of the ridge, facing away from the main spine of the Sperrin Mountains. Taking a closer look at the plant site and infrastructure, the grey area shows the mine waste storage facility, dry stack tailings and any waste rock which can't be stored underground. The processing plant is in purple and the green lines indicate raised banks to divert water. The black lines indicate screening banks to minimise visibility. Dalradian has pulled together a team of leading consultants to carry out the environmental impact assessment process. The key areas to be covered are landscape and visual, water, soils, ecology, climate, air quality, noise and vibration, traffic, cultural heritage, and economic and social factors. While some of the studies have already commenced in order to capture 4 seasons of data, this is your opportunity to ask questions about any of these areas of study or to give us ideas or suggestions about what other aspects we might consider. In terms of the process for submitting the application, we are now at scoping and data collection stage, and we are asking for your input. Then, during the spring, we move to the impact assessment phase. In May to July, we will feed back with project engineers on project design and mitigation, and then, during the summer, we will come back to you again to update you as we finalise project design and the EIA. We plan to submit the application in autumn 2016. So far, we've had an introductory meeting with the Department of the Environment in December past. There are ongoing scoping meetings between the EIA team and authorities, and we are at the stage where we are now talking to you, to hear your views and to accept your input into the process.